Hi there. Coaching is big business today. There are a lot of coaches about, and there's a lot of different coaching frameworks to be had. Anything from life coaching to business coaching to performance coaching. There's many types of coaches out there who can help you in your business endeavours. But the real problem is that because coaching is actually an unregulated industry, without really a clear definition of what coaches stand for and are trained to a certain level, then there are many people out there who claim to be coaches, but perhaps aren't really equipped with the right tools, experience, and techniques to deliver the outcomes that they may actually claim to offer. At Conscious Business Australia, we coach from our Conscious Business methodology. And our Conscious Business methodology covers all the individual and collective quadrants or aspects or contexts of a business. In that way, we are a very holistic model of coaching, and our model allows us to coach both at the executive level, at the business level, and at the performance level, whether we be talking about the performance of a team or at the performance of an individual. Our model is predicated on the fact that individuals are interconnected to all other parts of the business. And so whether you're doing business coaching or individual coaching, you cannot escape the fact that not only are humans more likely to be the cause of issues within a business, but it is your human capital or the people you employ who really are going to be the place where the most opportunities for business success or expanded business success lie. Now, the interesting thing is about the whole coaching gig is that if you've been trained in coaching, coaching has an interesting context by which it tends to operate with its clients. Coaching is very much what we call a present time or present moment context. That is, if in a coaching scenario, a person or the coaching process encounters information or a context that is about the past, then the coaching philosophy is that the coaching session should not go backwards in time and investigate that. Now, that is actually quite safe and fair, because to do so would imply that the person is actually no longer a coach in that moment, but are actually now becoming either a counsellor or a therapist, because it is a counsellor or therapist who looks at present time dynamics and then looks backwards to see how origins may exist in the past. It's the premise of Conscious Business Australia in all the work that we do with our coaching clients that it is a very artificial construct to say that coaching can only exist in the present moment construct as practiced by most coaches and coaching franchises that we are aware of. This artificial construct has more to do with the fact that a coach would have to go off and study counselling, psychology, or maybe psychotherapy for 4 to 5 years if they were to actually then be able to take the journey backwards in time when they hit an issue with a client in a coaching framework. And that is the reason why coaches do not go backwards in time and take that journey, because they simply are not qualified and it would be unsafe for them to do so. But that does not mean that it is of interest or of value not to go backwards in time. It very much does. And so Conscious Business Australia, in our coaching frameworks, employ people who are not only trained in coaching, but also trained in either counselling, psychotherapy or coaching, and some related disciplines potentially on top of that as well, that enable us to work adaptively, nimbly and constructively, both with present time and previous or past time dynamics and frameworks that may arise in any coaching session. This added value separates us from the pack of coaching types out in the marketplace. for we have a truly grounded understanding of human consciousness, of the body-mind constructs that shape how people behave, and also then how people show up in business and create and deliver business value. We also, in our conscious business methodology, have 3 individual or human consciousness settings. The I, me, which is the self-image, self-beliefs, self-awareness, self-oriented aspects of who am I that we can coach. We have the I, we, which is me and one-on-one relationships, so the relational aspects of being in business, but also being within myself, which often shows up in business as conflict. It often shows up as bullying. It often shows up as an inability to get on with peers, superiors or subordinates, and requires a coaching framework and a coaching solution. And these may have origins that lay outside the business in the person's personal past. And also in the I, us quadrant, which is my relationship to teams and my ability to get on with a team environment or to get on with people generally and the culture within the workplace. So there's 3 distinct settings where not only do problems show up typically in business and which are subject to coaching interventions, but these are handled well within the conscious business framework. In addition to, many businesses also suffer what you'd call accounting or systemic IT and non-human object system process issues. The I, it quadrant, which is seen in the conscious business methodology, is where we investigate in a coaching framework what is going on in the business, and that looks more like a traditional coaching framework where you might look at prices, margins, costs, systems, the marketing content, the business channels. That is very much what you see in a lot of coaching gigs around town. And coaches typically are well trained in that. Conscious Business Australia handles that side of the coaching equation extremely well because we are often trained in our discipline up to the MBA level in business. And so we offer an extremely good understanding of those non-human and systemic process or object-oriented parts of your business. Also in our coaching context, we look at what lies outside the business walls. So what is your relationship and what is your business doing about its relationship to its community? What are the opportunities there for your business? What is the issues you may have in your business with what lays outside your traditional business walls? If you're trained in traditional business theory, not a lot of emphasis gets put on what happens in the community, what happens to the environments and ecosystems that lie outside your business. But these can be areas that cause problems for business, whether it be in your reputation, whether it be in your actual business supply chain or your business value. And so these are areas that need to be addressed and looked at and covered in many coaching assignments. Conscious Business Australia assists also in its coaching gigs with clients to look at how to widen the scope of what is the business purpose and business context of any client business to consider how they may want to engage in community contribution, social enterprise, and environmental sustainability or awareness as a way of bringing your values alive and energised into the community in which you serve and which you take part. For that is all good for business and all energises your brand and gives you relevancy and a deeper penetration into the local community and the lives of those people in which you work and inhabit. And that can only be good for business. As a result, our conscious business coaching framework offers a powerful intervention at both the individual and business level. If you'd like to know more about how we can engage with you for either executive coaching at the executive leadership level, personal coaching, or team level coaching, or business performance level coaching, contact us on www.cbau.com.au or give myself, Richard Boyd, the CEO of Conscious Business Australia, either a call on our phone number 0407 5 77793 or email us and we can make that contact to discuss how we can benefit you in your personal career or your business in its business journey through a coaching intervention that will delight and excite you and bring the positive business benefits that you are looking for to your business. I'm Richard Boyd. Bye for now.